Hello family, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I just want to talk about myself and what pushed me to become a trader today. I remember I used to work as an operation manager, and I did that for almost 11 years of my life. So everything for me was just smoothly because I was the type of guy who believed more in salary. I was the type of guy who was thinking to live better, you need to have a job. And that job is like a security for you, because the moment they give you an amount, you know already that you don't have stress to fight. You know what you need to do is just working, and at the end of the month you're going to receive your salary. So I was so happy. Then at the end of the day, when I start having kids, now I start seeing as my salary was not enough to help me to build the life that I want. So I used to work with the company back home. As you guys know, I'm from Congo, but I'm currently living in South Africa. Then when I immigrate to this country, you know, all the process of being in a new country, you need a visa, so many documents that require for you to apply. So I apply all the documents, I got my visa, then okay, the job continued because I was continue working. So the way I was working, I had one issue. The issue was I'm getting paid, but at the end of the day, for me to cover all my like monthly expenses, I have to look for money outside again. I'm not saying my job was not paying me enough money, but my job was paying me enough money, but that money was not helping me to sustain my monthly expense. So what I did was one day I just decided, how can I do for me to be able to get to a point where I can live my life without stress? Then I start looking for an extra income. Okay, guys, so when I was looking for an extra income, how to get an extra income, because the only thing I wanted was to get something that is going to help me not to have stress. You see, you know, working and having stress of saying, even if I'm working, this money is not going to help me or it's not going to cover all my expense is a bit hard. So I remember one day I went to one of my aunts, then I meet a lady there. Then that lady, she said to me, like, she's going to invite me somewhere. Then I accept. I said, okay, no problem. You can call me. It was in Santon, Forex. So when we went there, because I accept the invitation, we went to Santon. Then I saw there were so many people, like different colors were just there. Indian, white people, Burgai, whatever. So all of us and us black, we are just sitting there and waiting for the person who invite us. Next minute, there was a guy who just come and do the presentation and explain to us what was happening there and what we are there for. The next minute, they say, no, there is this other guy. He's still a young boy. When he's gonna come here, he's gonna show you guys how you need to make money, how you can make multiple sources of income. Then the guy just come there. Guys, believe me, I was sitting in front like the way I'm sitting. I could see the guy face to face, and the guy, when he start talking, I'm sure I'm gonna put his picture. Then the guy start talking. He will start explaining how he never worked for someone, how he used to fight to be where he is today. He fight a lot. Then at the time, I remember they used to pay him like $150,000 like every month. He explained the way he's making his money. Then I could see myself. I understand. Check my life. Check the way I am. I'm plus 30, and this guy is like 22 years old at the time. He's making 150, but check me, how much am I making? Then for me, that was the time that my mindset changed. Why? Because all this time, I used to believe in work. I used to believe to live better, you need to have a security. And that security is you being employed somewhere where you're going to start getting paid. Believe me, guys, that things changed my mind that day. The way the guy was talking, it showed us how we can make a passive income. Then my mind just blew. So I said, okay, I'm gonna join this part of this guy. And the thing that I'm talking about was a world venture. what venture is like network marketing, where you recruit people to join that company. The more people you bring inside the company, then you move the rank, and moving the rank, you're gonna start getting paid a lot of money. Let's say if you get to a place where you have like 3,000 under your networks. So if you have almost 3,000 people under your networks, believe me guys, you're gonna start getting paid like 50,000 every month, as long as your team is more active. Believe me guys, I made my own effort on those things like nobody business. I use even to make my money and register people. Let's say if I come to recruit you, I ask you, can you join this network? Then you say, no, me, I don't have money. Then me, I take my money, I give you, you pay, so that at least I can push my network. And believe me guys, it paid for me, because I was the only person in my team who was more active, who was doing all this other stuff to make the team going forward. And I remember there was a time they used to do a competition on how to get a share of $100,000. So if you can register almost 6 people, then you're gonna get a share of the 100,000. I did that things like in 2 days, 2 to 3 days. I did that. I registered people. Then I was qualified also. At the end of the day, I remember I win like $5,000 part of the 100,000. So it was just a nice network marketing where I used to make money and used to help me. But one thing that made things not working perfectly was because most of the people on my team, what they see like me, I'm the only one who's making money, and them, they don't make money because they want me to do the job for them. Them, they don't want to do the job. Remember, me, if I recruit my 4 people and each person has to recruit his own 4 people, but them, they didn't do that. They always expect me to go push for them. At the end of the day, I saw that one was a big job for me. Why? Because I was still working. I'm an operation manager. I have to make sure the company is running properly, and I have to make sure my side business also is working. So it was so hard for me, guys. So hard for me. Okay, guys, since these things was very hard for me, then I had no option or what I have to do. So what I decided to do was, okay, now no one was recruiting under the team, and me also, I was tired of using my money to recruit people because I wanted to push, but at the end of the day, I realized like I'm using money to get money again, but I want only me to receive money. But I say, you know what? Let me also relax a bit, because I know already I make enough money from it, and everyone was just saying, no, me, I don't want to travel, because it was also like a company where you can travel around. And people, they used to say, no, me, I don't want to travel and whatever. Okay. So there's another guy who called me and tell me, no, there is this network marketing called CBN. Guys, that thing's eat my money so bad. I joined that network marketing because remember I told you I was looking for a way on how to make money. My journey to become a trader is not just a small journey that you wake up in the morning, you think like, I want to become a trader. No, I went through a lot to be the kind of trader I am today. So I joined that network marketing. That one was not that hard because it was like you're paying only 100 Rand. Then sometimes I could even create the names of people. I registered them myself because so that I can push myself up. So then that thing was more popular here in South Africa. Everyone knows about it. It was calling CBN. So we used to recruit people. I think you need people in your leg. You have 2 legs. And as long as your leg is continue like growing, you as the top manager, you continue like being also on top. So this is what we used to do. Then we push, guys. One time, because there were so many people, they joined the network, then their system started crashing. They told us, no, you guys must wait a bit. Then we are going to do it. We are going to pay you guys. Because I remember me that time in my profile, I was holding like almost 300,000 Rand for them to pay me. And part of the people that they are under me, because that things will work a lot. And part of the people that they are under me, most of them was like 200, 400. So, guys, you won't believe what happened. Those guys, they start fighting around among them in the office. At the end of the day, they end up closing that company. They close the company with people money, include my money. So all the money that I put in that company just gone like that. I never received even a cent up until now. Then I just tell myself, you know what, let me just quit all this stuff. So I decide one day, I was just sitting in the office, boring there, so stressed. Then I say, what can I do? Why I'm trying this is not working. I'm trying this not working. What can I do? Then I decide to do what? To search on internet how to make money online. When I search on how to make money online, anyone can do that, because this is how all of us we start. We look on how to make money. Then I found a guy called Sandile Innocent Shezi. When I found the guy, like the way I read what they wrote about the guy, it made my mind blow. Remember, I meet a 21 years old who was making 150,000 every month. Then at the same time, I meet another one who's making again almost like he's already changed his life. He's driving a Ferrari, he has house, a company, already retire at the young age. Guys, believe me, I look at my age, I tell myself, I'm like over 30. I'm not yet retired. Someone who's like 20, 21 years is already retired. Then what about me? What is that I'm doing wrong? Then I decide, I contact the guy, I wrote to him, then he sent me the link of his company. I think that at the time it was like Rivortare. But this time I think there is like I Trade something, that is the name of the company. I'm gonna make sure I put the name of all these guys and their pictures so that we can see the people that in my journey where I passed through to be where I am today. So I asked the guy, how much must I pay to join your group? And the guy told me you need to pay $500. Then I said, $500, are you gonna teach me? He says, yeah, he's gonna teach me. I paid $500 to the guy for him to teach me. Believe me, guys, that was like a start of a big journey. And the guy used to teach us, I think it was on Sunday, if I'm not mistaken, Sunday or Monday. Not even him who used to teach us. There was one of his team member was the one who used to come and teach us. But when he's teaching us, we only have 30 minutes. So from that 30 minutes, it's done. They put us in one of the group. We are like 29 people, if I'm not mistaken. 29 people in that group. They said this is a VIP group because me, I paid a package of VIP. And they said they're going to send us a signal, maybe 3 or 4 signal a day. Guys, we used to get even 1 signal a month. Just 1 signal a month. That is how I used to get. So then at the end of the day, I realized in that group, I was like, I come again to waste my time in one of the group. That was in 2019, somewhere there in May or June. Then I decided to go and look for another group because now I understand about trading, how trading is operating. Because I was also watching video on the internet for the guy called Adam Koo, something like that. So then I joined a group of Luis Chaguan. When I joined a group of Luis Chaguan, that was the time that released a book, 365 days to make $1 million, something like that. I even bought his book. It was like $70. I bought the book. Then I started reading the book. Inside the group, I meet another guy called Takana. So that guy was almost Takalani. Yeah, Takalani. So I meet the guy called Takalani. That guy was almost active in the group. Then I text him aside. I say, man, what happened? I say, you are more active. Can you explain me about trading? He told me, no, he got his own group. If I want to join, I have to pay him 1,000. Then I join, I pay him 1,000. He says he's not going to teach me, but he's going to give me signal. Believe me, guys, that friend of mine, Takalani, helped me a lot. That guy used to trade only NASDAQ and GBP USD. So every single day when I wake up, I used to receive a signal. It's not like we used to win all the trade, but we used to win, like, I can't even say 80% of his signal. I don't know why the guy quit trading, because he ended up being quite busy, then he quit trading. So the guy helped me a lot. But one thing was kicking in my mindset, like, I always believe, sorry guys, it's a time for me to pray. So I always believe if you wanna, if you wanna make it in life, you must learn by yourself. Or you must look for someone to teach you so that you can be your own responsible for everything that you are doing. Then I asked him a question. I told him, man, I want to learn these things myself. What can I do? So he told me, I'm gonna send you books for you to read. Then he sent me a book that called Candlestick Bible. Then that thing was also almost the same with the book of Luis Chagani. It's like one copy the other one. So I started reading the book. I read that book, helped me a lot. I read the book. Then that was like a price action for me, the beginning of price action. But at the end of the day, I joined another group. When I joined the other group, I found like almost all the people in that group, they've been using all indicators, this moving average cross. Then I asked a guy, how do you guys use these things? Because there was one guy who was saying he's making a lot of money with those moving average. So I talked to the guy sent me, his name was Neo. That guy was Neo. This is why I meet one of my bro called Moses. We meet up with that guy, and today we are the best on when it comes to price action. Me and that guy Moses. The only thing that I know, everything that I know, everything that you see in my YouTube, that guy also knows the same thing. Because most of the time, me and him, we have Zoom session, we talk, we discuss about market. So we learn almost together. So when I meet, I was in that group. Imagine, guys, I didn't even know how to do the one they call stochastic. You know where they put overbought and oversold. This journey is so hard, guys. Even if you see today, I don't want to take money from anyone to say like maybe I have to teach people so that I can get money. You know, sometimes I feel so bad. And most especially when I teach someone and the person still doesn't understand but is already paying me money. I feel so bad. I feel like I just take money for free. And this is why I always fight with people that I teach, because I want them to understand. You know, people, they're so bad. You can't teach them today. If you don't understand tomorrow, they'll call you names. So this is why I pull myself in that journey of saying, teaching people. I know I can help. I know a lot of people, they follow me. No, I want you to teach me, but it is what it is. So when I joined that guy group, I paid him money to be part of his group. I think it was like 1,500. I joined his VIP group. Then the guy, the way he was doing his trade, I didn't even understand how to use the stochastic, how to use the moving average, 50, 45, 100, and 200. I didn't know anything, guys. I was like a zero. You see, guys, I was like zero. I even tell that guy, man, how can I write overbought and oversold in my indicator? That guy told me, you need to pay me 200 so that I can show you. Guys, believe me, I paid him 200. The guy took 2 months just to show me how to write. I don't know if he was ashamed to know that the things that I was looking was in my phone. He could just show me for free until I make him pressure. This is one day he tell me, no, open your phone. Do this, do this, do this. Guys, after I've done that in my phone, I feel myself like I'm stupid. Why? Because the things I was looking was just in my fucking phone, but I was not even understanding how to do it. You see, guys, the journey I went through. So from there, then we used to fight with the guy. After I understand that he scammed me just to show me that indicator. Now I went to his group, I chat on the group, I say, this mentor is a fake mentor, because to show me something, first to join the group, I pay money. Then to show me how to apply the indicator, he charged me again money. So everyone was so angry. How can you do like this? Then at the time, I found another guy who was selling the robots. Like if you go to my YouTube, like down there, you see there is a robot called Nasdaq robot. I bought that Nasdaq robot. And the only bad side of that robot was, let's say if you find the supply and demand area, because that thing is identified by itself, supply and demand. So every time if market got a pressure, got a higher momentum, you're gonna see your supply level keep on moving, or your demand level keep on moving. Then I think just being part of the group, I joined another group. This is why I meet one of the guy called Sandile. That guy also was good when it comes to indicator, but also supply and demand. So I could see they were using my indicator and the way he was using his indicator, but used to put also price action. Then I asked the guy, man, what happened? How do you do these things? So the guy is telling me, first he wanted also to sell me these indicators. No, I've got my indicators, it's working, I can sell you. Then I told him, man, stop this. We can exchange, because me, I've got also my indicators. If you send me yours, I'm going to send you also mine. He said, let us exchange. Then we exchange the indicators. Then we exchange the indicators. At the end of the day, we become friends. Then we start talking aside. Like people, everyone is in the group, but me and him, we are talking aside. Talk, 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 talk. Then there was also another lady called Kerry. She was also very good in that time. So we talked with that lady. Then that was the time that people, they leaked the stuff of Michael. When people, they leak the stuff of Michael, I was one of the group in Telegram. I hear people talking about, no, ICT is good, ICT is good. I saw, okay, let me learn ICT. So I called my friend Sandile. I told him, Sandile, I found these things called ICT. Can we learn these things? These things are more about price action. That guy answered me, no, you know, to be a driver, you don't have to be a mechanic. You don't need to learn those things, because what you understand and you are making money is good. Just continue with them. I did not listen to him. What I did, I went and I started learning Michael. I learned Michael. Believe me, guys, I was making my money properly. But when I learned Michael, everything just gone. I learned ICT, everything gone outside of me. Now confusion kick in. Indicators is telling me, Michael is telling me this other strategy is telling me this. I was a bit confused, but I understand about the chart. I can make any analysis properly. But when it comes to take the trade, I'm doubting. Maybe I think this one is going to be liquidity. This one, it won't be liquidity. When you see all those kind of stuff. So what I decided to do was, I call the same guy, Sandile. I told him, one day I sent him first my chart. When he look at my chart, then he said, I saw my chart. He said, man, why is your chart look nice? You understand the market properly. I told him, no, this thing is the things that I told you about the ICT. He said, no, man, we need to learn these things. Our main video, I said, no, it's only 12 months. But if we push like every single day, maybe 14 days, we are going to done with these things. Guys, me and that guy is learning at this place. Me, I'm learning at my house. I took like almost two months without trading. I was only trying to understand properly ICT. How is ICT? So I learn a lot from that. Me and that guy from aside, we shared the chart, and at the same time Moses also was more into ICT, so we used to help each other like that. Then I feel like there was something that was missing in ICT. I saw a video on YouTube that was about Falcon. Someone was telling me Falcon is the best strategy. You know, when you are learning, you start everything that is coming your way, you're gonna try to go and learn it. I go and I start learning Falcon. I learned Falcon. That strategy was easy, the easiest strategy ever, and that strategy made me money. But the only thing, like, you know, the logic is like, if we touch the top, you need to take the sell down, you need to buy when you connect your trend line like that. So those things, sometimes you take the trade, you win, but most of the time you lose. Why? Because you're providing liquidity. That time I did not understand what is liquidity. Then my friend Sandile told me, you know what, man, you need to learn supply and demand. So he sent me some books of supply and demand so that I can understand which level is going to hold and which level is not going to hold. So I start learning. The first supply and demand I learned was set and forget. That guy is defining a big zone like this to be supply and demand. Then I say, you know, this is not good. So I found Mansouri, and Mansouri, there was no English. There was only Malaya language. So what I did, I say, okay, since I understand chart, I know what is happening, let me just focus. Guys, I was learning Mansouri. Even the way you see me understand this strategy, don't think it's just easy. It's not easy. So I learned the Mansouri stuff without even understanding the language. As long as I see what is doing in the chart, I'll come to my chart, I apply, then I understand the concept. So when I meet up with Sandile, and then at the end of the day, you know, we keep that friendship to be on the higher level. So Sandile decided to create a private group. On the private group, what he did was, because he wanted to separate the group where we are like everyone, and the group of people that they understand market a bit in a simplest way. So he created that group, then he invited me, he put Kerry also in the group. We are like 3 of us. The next minute, he called another guy called Eri. He put Eri in the group. So at the time that you are in the group, I hear them talking about one lady called Nono. So me, I call her Queen. Then she joined the group. When she joined the group, me and her, we become good friends. We become good friends. Then we start talking also aside, like because we understand each other. We have, you know, that compassion for each other. We're almost living the same life, fighting together, see the future the same way, like how we want our future to be. And there is no a day that passes without me and her talking. Maybe sometimes doesn't talk to me, I become angry. Yeah, she's one of my friends, like one of my best friends. You know, we keep people around us, that those people that they understand us, and the people that they feel our pain, those are the people that we keep around. We don't just have to be a friend with someone who doesn't feel the pain that you are feeling. I feel the pain that she's going through. She's feeling my pain also. Yeah, this is how we keep that friendship. So, and at the same time, then we start also working together in Forex trading. We start working together, how we can build, you know, our account, how we can go forward. Yeah, so this is my my journey, guys. And the good things also about Eddie was and is, because he's one of the guy who's more advanced when it comes to these things of psychology, because he understands them properly. No matter how like I'm facing the situation in my life, I can call him and tell him, man, you know, I'm feeling so somehow, what can I do? Because I remember there was a time that I was not feeling okay. I called him, then he told me, no, you know what, you need just some relaxing songs and other stuff. Then he sent me a bunch of songs that I can start listening, and I remember those songs used to help me. Sometimes I can just put them, and like when I want to sleep, it's like a dead body. So guys, yeah, this is part of the journey, part of everything that I was doing in my life, and to be where I am today. Here kicking again, Wyckoff. Everyone jumped Wyckoff. Me, I was in a group where people, they used to trade Wyckoff, but I was the only one who was applying supply and demand, because I mix supply and demand of Mansori and HLZ. I was the only one who was doing supply and demand. I used to have a lot of problems. People, they can come and try to share. You know, I understand ICT, I understand supply and demand, I understand Wyckoff. So when someone come and they say maybe you want to try to put ICT more, me, I'll be the opposite guy. I'll say no, ICT is nothing. When someone come and say no, Wyckoff is good, I say no, Wyckoff is not good, supply and demand is good. I used to fight in that group. I was in a group of Extra Man. People that they know me from Extra Man, they know what happened. At the end of the day, I end up quitting the group and leaving the group. Why? Because Extra Man texts me to tell me I have to leave his group. I have to leave his group because there was one of the arguments. Someone asked a question when me, I answer, because me had the problem with me from the start. So he didn't like the way I answered that question. Then I asked him, man, why are you turning against me? Why are you trying to fight me? Why just don't you stop people? They're asking me questions, because I was in that group and people, they used to ask me a lot of questions. So me and him, we went up in a chat. It was like a fight. Then at the end of the day, I say, you know what, let me just quit. Let me just leave your group. And I'm going to create my own group where I'm going to start helping my people that they believe in me, people that they support me. This is why I create this S&D Precision. So the first time when I created it was EFX Snipers. Then, no, first it was a student who listen. Then I changed the name to, because student who listen, I give it to one of the guy. Then I create a separate one again that's called EFX Snipers. But at the end of the day, because of the way I mix my strategy, because I understand what is happening in the market my way, this is why I end up calling it S&D Precision. It's like supply and demand precision. Then I create that group. Then I decide to start posting everything on my YouTube. So guys, this is my journey on to become a trader as I am today. And if you can check, guys, this is my office. Oh la la, sorry guys. Let me connect again so that I can show you my office. Okay. I hope okay, so guys, this is my office, as all of you can see. This is my office. This is my seat. Yeah, so this is my journey. My journey was not easy to be where I am today because I fight for everything that you know. I fight for everything that you know I want today. And I believe the moment you apply whatever you think in your mindset, then it's gonna be okay. And in my next video, I'm gonna talk about how I quit my job. I believe the camera is showing me. So in my next video, I'm gonna show you guys how I quit my job and what is the lesson that I learned. I believe I've already posted a video about how I quit my job, but I'm gonna show you guys what is the lesson that I learned from quitting the job. And if you're also planning on how to quit the job, what is the process that you need to take for you to be able to quit the job properly? It's not like you need just to wake up in the morning like this and decide to quit your job, because there is a consequence that you are gonna face, and there is like a hard time that you'll be pushing to go through. It's not like it's easy. You just wake up and say, I quit my job, and everything play as you plan. So I'm gonna talk to you guys, and believe me, it's gonna be something that is gonna be okay and is going to help you. So trust me, guys. And I think it's late already, almost 15 minutes to 12. Let me go sleep, and we're gonna see the market tomorrow. Let me just put everything off here first, then we're gonna see the market tomorrow. And then yeah.